Who's this character? It's Dio. Yeah, it's Dio, baby. It's freaking Dio. Dare? It's I, Dio. Here, right? I mean, it's like, yeah, he's like, it's me, Dio. It's the only thing. It's Dio. It's the only thing I can think of. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. He has one voice though. Let's be honest here. I think he's a great guy, and he also plays Clayman, right, in Slime. Which also is like a clown character, so he's really typecast. They're like, okay, he's gonna play Roswall, Clayman, this guy. He's the clown guy. I was like, what's this new waifu here? It's like a new red top waifu. It's like, I've been training in this dungeon. It's probably been 1,000 years, right? She's probably an idiot. She's probably trained in a dungeon for 1,000 years. She's like, ha! Oh, Lydia-chan, I can come and save you, big sis. And it's like, oh, wait a minute. I actually was there for a millennia. Oh, shit. I thought it was there for a day or so. Sister! Why is she also a student now? I don't know. How should he... You then! You! Okay. Who's my brother? Yeah, I love it. She's like... Ah! But why is she in a school? But how did she also... And immediately she recognized the sister. I would also, of course. Those big titties, but yeah. This you! I love it! You are that because you nicked like that, yeah. You have to be Barbatos! Damn it, how's she known? I love it. It's like, I knew it was you. Because you laughed at me getting punched by your sister. The friendo! Only best friendo! You're not dating yet? I'm like, you almost have a atomic, yeah. Yeah, someone. I like that she's so happy about it. Ha! You weakling! You've been weak every life you had, boy! You always been a weakling. And suddenly it's like a panty scene. Man, that was ridiculous! It blew up her ass! That was just absurd. It blew up and you can see her ass flying. That was some guy in fan service when he blew up his sword. Yeah, it was like boom, and the skirt flew off. That was some caliber shit where you're like, you cut off the skirt too. That was beautiful, yeah. I like, it's like, oh, I'm serious now, bastard! I love it. No, she's like, oh, I'm serious. That was just a warm-up. It's my super legendary goddammit godsword, yeah. Like, the first thing was just bullshit. Now I'm real serious. My favorite female character is this anime, yeah. Runs in, it like smacks everyone. Who's my brother? Who's married to my sister? My brother-in-law, like, bam, bam, bam. And then Olivia's like, calm down, crazy girl. And he's like, you laughed at it, it's you. There we are. She's the queen. She's the real royal family. So hello everyone, of course, time for Shijou Saikyou no Daimaou Murabito A, whatever, almost 2.0. But yeah, I mean, this episode of course revealed to us that the queen is this queen. I'm not too surprised about it. And I do feel this was fine, but I do feel it created like a plot hole, right? In the sense that why did she just not take her father, right? Yeah. As this episode, like why didn't they take her father with her? Like why did he just be like, oh, I got the blood of the king, right? Like I will kill him. It's like that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I was just like that's a bit that. But anyway, let's watch the episode. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Of course, today we also have Shield Hero and Komi-san. Komi-san. Is that a new character happening? Unless if it's very new. It's like what? They put on the wrong anime? That's like a... This feels like I put on the wrong anime. Seriously. Like a red hot... A babe with sword and... What's that? I'm strong, what? Yeah, it's like a... I guess a complete new character, I guess. A complete new character appears, I guess. And yeah. And she's smelly, apparently. She's a Lydia sister, I guess. Like a completely other person. I was like, what's this new waifu here? It's like a new red top waifu. It's like, I've been training in this dungeon. It's probably been 1,000 years, right? She's probably an idiot. She's probably trained in a dungeon for 1,000 years. She's like, ha! Oh, Lydia-chan, I can come and save you, big sis. And it's like, oh, wait a minute. I actually was there for a millennia. Oh, shit. I thought it was there for a day or so. Maybe Trime is different than where she is. I want to see more of the betrayal, though. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the harem stuff. Well, it makes sense, I guess, that his parents are friends with the real king, I suppose. That's why they know him. This she's in the opening, of course. There she is, yeah, the red top. Yeah, with the sword there, laughing in the opening, so. This is probably sort of a second volume, right? This feels very much like volume 2 here. Like, a new waifu appears! Lydia's little sister! Feels very much like that, yeah. Very much like, here's a new season of anime, right? Here's the next volume. There's a lot of Lydia right in there, you know. His first waifu. Yeah, he did summon like a artificial Lydia, right? So, still waiting for that to kind of progress something weird. Yeah, she's probably, I told you guys, she's been there for 1,000 years. I was like, what? What happened? She was been in the cave for 1,000 years. I called it. She's a complete idiot. She's been training for 1,000 years. Yeah, Bob Kenya! How rude! You know, she's confused her because she's like, what? Yeah, of course now she is like confused here because she's been in a dungeon 1,000 years and she go out. Yeah, 3 years? It's probably like 3,000 years. Exactly. What happened to the war against the evil gods? Oh wait. Who's this character? It's Dio. Yeah, it's Dio, baby. It's freaking Dio. Dare? It's I, Dio! Sounds a lot like roswall, yes. Exactly. She's been 3,000 years, not 3,000 years? I thought it was 3 years. Yes, she's been there for 3,000 years. Oh yeah, time flows different. Damn it, it's only been 3 years. I knew that! I always knew that! Yes, like... Yes, indeed! Damn it, sure. It would have been funny if she did train for it. Yeah, I mean, I said that. It was either she's an idiot or she did, yeah, time flow differently. It would be funnier if she just trained for 3,000 years and it was like, what? It's been 3 years? I thought it was, yeah, they just trained for forever, right? It's like, well, I thought it was 3 years. It would be funny if she had no concept of time. I think it would be better, honestly, than just being like time travel. Yeah, it's me, Dio, after all. Cool, he gets 3,000 years old, right? Oh, he's been a piece of young boy now. He's been reincarnated. What? Onishan is dead? Onishan is dead? She's dead too, of course. How did he find her, actually? I don't know, maybe he's like, waiting for her. Maybe he's like, I expected you to come out. Okay, this guy knows everything. Evil mask guy knows everything, yeah. He's the real antagonist boss, right? This guy seems to know exactly everything. How does he know everything? But I guess he was their friend and now he's evil or something. He's probably his best friend from the past and now he's a bad guy or something. He seems to know exactly everything here. But true thing about it, she has the same, like, I don't know, we call it bikini, but you know, she has the same top as her sister, yeah, they kind of the knitted, but she's much more flatter, but she has like big titties, right, with that kind of, that's true, yeah, this little sister, she has the same outfit, basically, as her big sister, but she's just way more flat, that's the thing. They look just, the thing about it, they have the same clothing, she's just like, way less, you know, less boob and ass, yeah, that's it, that's a very flat. She's like, yeah, Daisuke! Yes, they're gonna play some Romeo and Juliet, right? Yeah, they're gonna play some kind of romance, right? Of course they are. There's gonna be a freaking love triangle. I wanna be in it! We can have like some kind of, I don't know, sexual stuff on scene, yeah! I would love to be in it! He's like, yeah, I guess it's gonna be some kind of love triangle storyline, right? Some kind of, either, you know, Romeo and Julia, the wrong side of the family, or it's gonna be some kind of triangle drama. Certainly. Both, I guess. Could it be from the sister? No, it's like, we're gonna bomb it. Yeah, okay, it's like, the dragons are like, we're gonna destroy this goddamn, you know, terrible sexual theater stuff, yeah. Yeah, you know, ruining the youth these days. I don't know. Am I supposed to know that is? Almost the Batman villain. Yeah, Ragul, yeah, the Batman villain, you know. That guy, yeah. He's back, you know. The grandpa of, you know, Damon Wayne, yeah. Batman's son, right? That's the father-in-law, he's back. Ra's al Ghul, yeah, it was like, the name was very similar, something Ghul, yeah, it was like La Ghul, it's like Ra's al Ghul, okay. But I mean, obviously, the Secret Queen here, she was like, whoa, the Ghoul guy? Oh, we screwed that. She was like, oh my god, not the Ghoul guy. I was like, do anyone know who the Ghoul guy is? I don't know who it is. Nice. Uma Musume will do something. Yeah, she's a badass. She needs more screen time. Goddamn, horse baby more screen time. It's clearly some kind of trick from Olivia. Yeah, it's like, she's plotting something as always. Yeah, great, really believing sister. You got a great relationship with your sister, clearly. So now it's gonna be some kind of love, romance, varvatos, Lydia. Yeah, buddy, let's play something like, yeah, some romance story with the... Oh, here she comes, right? She's also in a school outfit, I guess. Sylvie! Not my little sister! Why is she also a student now? I don't know. How should he... You then! You! Okay. Who's my brother? Yeah, I love it. She's like... Ah! But why is she in a school? But how did she also... And immediately she recognized the sister. I would also, of course. Those big titties, but yeah. This you! I love it! Ah! You are that because you nicked like that, yeah. You have to be Varvatos! Damn it, how's she known? I love it, it's like, I knew it was you. Because you laughed at me getting punched by your sister. No, I love it, she knew immediately. It's like, oh, it's you! You're laughing at my pain! Like he almost did! No, but I love it, she's immediately, it's like, well, he's the only guy who laughed at me, yeah. Yeah, she left to go to a dungeon. It would be way, honestly, like, it would be way funnier if she was training for 3,000 years and there wasn't some kind of weird time thing that time moved faster in the dungeon or whatever. Nej. Oh, I know Olivia. Chicken! Nice. Pathetic! She clearly has no empathy, so, but yeah. That's good. Gonna be defended by his waifu. Which is probably, you know, related to Lydia and her in some way, right? She's like, Lydia? Exactly, it's like Lydia's great-granddaughter, right? She's like, Onishan! It's clearly, you clearly my great-grandniece something. Best of friendo! Only best friendo! Not dating yet? I'm the best friend, more than this girl, more than Ginny, yeah, it's like... I have known him for 3,000 years. Oh, that's gonna be friends with her for some reason. I don't know, she's a weirdo. I will duel! It's like, what's wrong with her? I don't know, she's a mental case. A nut case. Oh, of course, big sister is like, oh yeah, duel, awesome. Olivia Shaw, not again. She's like, oh, this is hilarious, yeah. I'm like, you almost have a atomic, yeah, butterflies. She's like probably a million times stronger than that guy, right? I like her horsetail is like whip, yeah, she's like super excited. But she already announced it. Why would Olivia be questioning if it's... She's like, oh, I can't show it, because then Olivia might figure out that I'm her brother. She already told him his brother, and she entered and was like, you're faking it, yeah. She already announced that he was one of us, and also no one reacted to it. It was kind of stupid, honestly. Yeah, no one reacted to her calling him the Demon Lord. It's kind of weird, but... I hope she's stronger than him. Maybe it'd be funnier if she actually, physically stronger. Man, animation's actually pretty good for once. Honestly, I mean, the animation was decent, right? But this is better than last episode. Last episode didn't have this good animation. Yeah, now they feel that the body suddenly went way higher. Last episode was decent, but this actually looked much better when they were wrapped together more. I like that she's so happy about it. Haha, you weakling! You've been weak every life you had, boy! You always been a weakling! But she's pretty gentle magic, like she's a fiery fighter girl. But honestly, the animation is much better than this anime has had before. This moment here in the fight in the sword, nice. Now she learned a block that, I guess. Yeah, I've been doing this for 3,000 years, kinda. Oh my god, suddenly it's like a panty scene. Man, that was ridiculous. It blew up her ass. That was just absurd. It blew up and you see her ass flying. That was some kind of fan service when he blew up his sword. Yeah, it was like boom, and the skirt flew off. That was some Soul Calibur shit where you're like, you cut off the skirt too. Yeah, that was beautiful. Yeah, that was some anime, man. Oh, that was good, man. New best girl. Probably gonna see her panties again something, because she's lying next to him in a weird panty scene, in a weird angle. But she hasn't gone that much stronger. Nice, finally she's a magic. She has some magic, good. Could just be a sword lady, right? She needs to have some kind of old school. Oh, yeah, she's summoning a real sword, of course. Similar to him, yeah. She can actually summon a sword, of course. I like, she's like, oh, I'm serious now, bastard! I love it. No, she's like, oh, I'm serious. That was a warm-up. It's my super legendary goddammit god sword. Yeah, like, the first thing was just bullshit. Now I'm real serious. Sylphy-chan. Like, she's blasting the whole school, which is so powerful. All the kids are like dying. They're dying being next to them. Yeah, she almost killed everyone by just like swinging a sword and... Oh, it also does like poisonous gas or something? Why would that sword be like... Why would a sword emit poison gas? Not even against enemies, it's like generally poison gas around her. I guess it's not useless against a lot of enemies, but... Yeah, she's like, Lydia would hate you for this. But honestly, yeah, if it's a little bit like... Why would you have a sword like katana, right? That's like emanating poison gas against everyone around you. I mean, sure, it's good in like a team battle, I guess. But feels got a pretty uncommon sword ability. It emit poison gas against everyone. Feels like that's really sword. But sure, she's obviously is Lydia. They have same clothing, so yeah. But Lydia is still a very, yeah, Lydia is very rough, right? But she had the same clothing as her sister, right? Yeah. But yeah, it's very obvious that, of course, the queen here, right? The fake queen. It's of course Lydia's. I mean, Lydia probably also has, evil god blood, right? So of course Lydia is her great grandma or something. And they're elves, so it might not even be that many steps, right? Maybe she's literally her grandma. Like she might seriously straight up be her mother thinking about, because we don't know who her dad smashed. But I mean, Lydia could literally be her mom, right? And I don't mean figuratively. She could actually technically literally be her mother, given that they can live for so long. I mean, obviously Olivia is there. She's just old, and here comes Sylphie. She's time travel, I suppose. But yeah, these demons are all ancient old, right? So. And this like white-haired albino god elf blood cursion could clearly be 1,000 years old, right? But yeah, anyway, obviously the family is somewhat Lydia's children. But are also his children then? Yeah, is this his own grand or something? It is a little weird. Yeah, is he dating his own granddaughter or something? Yeah, that's because her Uneshan, right? Because he's like Lydia 2.0 over her. It's different. Who's this character? Who's this like Uosama? Who's this? Who is this? Oh, lady. Who's this like? Oh yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's like Karin. Who is this lady with the curly hair? I want to see this character more. Why is this suddenly an Ohoho lady appears? What? An Odyosama? Aha, indeed. There we go. Where did she suddenly come from? Oh, has she been in every episode? If he's really in random, she's fighting with some random Odyosama. And also, I don't even know why they're bullying her, because she's like, I don't know, like a god or something. I don't know why she is the trouble with them. I mean, isn't she like incredibly strong? Isn't she like almost strong as a demon lord? She's like one of the strongest person in this. She's like the second strongest person in the anime, right? I mean, maybe not. I mean, in the good guys, but Olivia might be stronger than her, maybe. And obviously we have the antagonist, mask guy, right? It's the big bad, right? But I mean, at the school at least, isn't she like one of the strongest person ever? She just kind of almost killed everyone. I mean, honestly, why are they bullying her for? Like, they're like, oh, you can beat us, commoner! That kind of thing. It was like, but didn't she just like poison the whole school? She accidentally almost killed the whole school, right? She was like, oh yeah, I just poisoned me, and almost killed everyone in the whole school. And they're like, what a weakling you are. Like, what? She just almost killed everyone. Like, what? But of course, she's like Irenna super fan now. She obviously worshipped Lydia, right? And this is like Lydia 2.0, so. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, yes! Yes! She's obviously. Ginny can play the evil god. Yeah. But obviously Lydia is an evil god, right? No. I will be evil god! But she is probably also evil god, right? Given she's Irena's her. Well, she probably just called her Onisha now. They poured off right thing about it. Exactly, I can fight you, it's perfect. Yes! Oh, I love it. She's the best female character in the anime. Like, seriously, she's the best female character. It's actually, I don't know how the episode's gonna be right after they defeated this first prologue, but yeah, she's a good new addition to the horror mirror. This super aggressive rival, like, and like, I've been time traveling crazy girl. I just really wish she was just no time travel. Because now it's like undefined. I guess it was just 3 years for her, right? But it would be way funner if she actually made coffee. Of course she wants to make a sexy. Of course the succubus is like, let's make a sexual made coffee! God damn it, this anime. Of course the succubus like, I want to make a harem, some kind of sex dungeon. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. We can all have sex with the customers and we can make money screwing their pee-pees and... Yeah, of course she's like, yes, a sexual made coffee. Woohoo! It's like, yeah. Yeah, so we can touch them and we can, we can have sex with them and so on, yeah. She wants to have a brothel. She's like, yeah, let's have a brothel, guys. It's gonna be awesome! And they're like, I don't know. Oh, I already designed some sexy maid outfits. I guess it's prepared here. I like she's coming here prepared with the drafts too. I have this sexy art design for all the maid coffees. And everyone's like, what the F is happening? Yeah, of course it's way too... Ginny! People can't just be naked! Like, oh no, it's just the typical, you know, succubus outfits. It's not special. Come on, guys. It's completely normal. Ah, come on, you understand. Makeup has to be sexy. Like, it's such a goddamn nympho. Yeah, she's just like, come on, girls, you gotta be sexy. Take off clothing. It's like, yeah, she's a very succubus. But I like it, you know. She's a straight up super horny succubus, yeah. And she's trying to motivate everyone to take off their clothes, basically. Yes, we can seduce all the boys. Yeah, she's like, we can have sex with the main character. Okay, now everyone's gonna do it because, yes, then we can all have sex with the main character and so on, yes. He's like, yeah. I like that we see her hiding. She's like, oh my god, sexy maid outfit. Oh my god, so Ginny convinced everyone to open a brothel, yeah. She's like, let's do a brothel. She straight up said that, we can all have sex with him, right? Yeah, she's like, oh, let's have like an orgy, yeah, it's be awesome. But she's succubus, she's, you know, fitting into her nymphomaniac personality. Silly face, like, yes, I've left to do it because, it's like, you don't have to do it. Yeah, well, accept you, Sylvie, you. Is it my breast? It is your breast. You're too flat. Yeah, because she's... Oh, he's the crowd, of course. He's the real bad guy. Yeah, obviously mask guy is the real bad guy, right? Tanoshi! It's me, Dio! I'm pretty sure it's him, yeah. Most iconic bad guy voice ever. He even looks like Roswall. Yeah, he's a clown. Yeah, he's like, he also sends Sylvie there to, you know... Yeah, the truth. But I guess he probably killed Lydia. No, he probably didn't kill her, but he probably hurt Lydia, right, you know. I can't remember what his name for. But it's obviously... Oh. No, I can't remember his... Yeah, so his name is... Takehito Koyasu. Koyasu. Takehito Koyasu. So obviously it's like roswall, right? He's Dio. It's me, Dio! I mean, it's like, yeah, I mean, he really sounded like roswall all episode. Which would, I mean, yeah, it's the same voice, I said. Same voice actor, right? There's Dio and roswall and so on. But I guess it has to be him. Like, if it's not him, I would be very surprised. Yeah, he's playing... Alvardo Excess. I don't want to get spoiled who he actually is, right? But it's probably one of their friends, yeah. So, of course, it's him. I mean, it's like the most recognizable... It's one of the most recognizable bad guys ever, right? Like, yeah, it is I! I mean, it's like, yeah, he's like, it's me, Dio! It's the only thing. It's Dio! It's the only thing I can think of. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. He has one voice, though. Let's be honest here. I think he's a great guy. And he also plays Clayman, right, in Slime, which also is like a clown character. So he's really typecast. They're like, okay, he's gonna play Roswall, Clayman, Dix guy. He's the clown guy, you know. Yeah, he's like, let's have him play the evil bad guy. And he's the guy. He's always like some fantasy clown guy. Like, you know, yeah, it's like his third clown fantasy guy. Because I mean, Clayman is part of the, you know, I mean, clown yeses, whatever, right? You know, yeah, they're part of that. You know, the what's called them again? The Petros, yeah, the French clown or whatever, yeah, Petros and so on, right? He's part of that Pirate. Is that called in France? Oh, whatever, you know, the Pirate, yeah. Part of the clown posse, you know. Here it comes again, like, woo-hoo-hoo! He even has that, you know, the frills, you know, the feather thing in the background. It is I, Dio! Yeah, it really is like Roswall clown, yeah, it's like, god damn it, man, it's so typecast. They're like, I mean, I love his voice acting, but it also feels like, do you have to make him in every anime to be this guy, right? You're like, oh yeah, who should play the new evil clown guy? I got a guy to play this clown guy. Yeah, here he is. Dio. Every goddamn time. He also, of course, plays Zeke, of course. But Zeke is their voice, but he actually sounds very different, yeah. Well, this character, yeah. Yeah, I was like, I know who girl! And she was like, she had me for a second there. But she was exactly like, this is the most iconic, right, Ojiwa-sama character. And we need more of this character. They're always good, come on. So you have the hair, right, the long hair. It's like Karin and so on there. It's like, we need more of these characters. Here she is, yeah. Is it you? Is it you? No, I love this little girl. She's my favorite female character. Easily this anime, yeah. Runs in there, like, smacks everyone. Who's my brother? Who's married to my sister? My brother-in-law, like, bam, bam, bam. And then Olivia's like, calm down, crazy girl. And it's like, you laughed at it, it's you! You had that kind of laugh when I got hit by your sister. It has to be you, Arad. You are my brother-in-law. It's like, I love it. That was also probably the best part. That she immediately knew that her brother, right? Because, you know, I guess he's his wife, right? And so on. Brother-in-law, you know, yeah, brother-in-law. Her build, right? It has to be him because he's laughing and her getting punched with the book by Olivia. Like, oh, that's classic. Classic Valavatos. Classic bastard. I know who you are. But yeah, she was really funny. Honestly, I think this was probably the best episode so far. Like, generally speaking, right? But she was really, really funny. She's much funnier than the other characters. Yeah, I think so. Not saying that the other harem characters are bad, but she's actually, I think, a lot funnier than the other ones. And her comedy was much better too. She's like, you know, not flat, but Gin is like, you don't have to be a sexy maid, though. Lindsay, is it because of my boobs? She's like, yeah, it's because of my boobs, is it? I will kill you, right? Yeah, like she's, you know, super aggressive, yeah. You calling me flat, right? And she's like, yeah, you're flat, yeah, so awesome. Yeah, it was fun, right? And the fighting was much, not the fighting, but it actually was much better, seriously. I'm not saying it is a Kaisen, right, or, you know, Demon Slayer or whatever. It's not like, you know, boogie woogie, right? But seriously, this was like, actually, I think, the best episode so far. Here in the middle, yeah, because she comes in here, right, and she's actually, like, really, even from a fighting standpoint, this episode was much better than the previous episode. Last episode, it looked decent, but it was kind of like, you know, big laser beam. But here there was a lot better animation for the actual fight, how they're moving, the camera and so on. This actually felt like a pretty good fight. It was pretty short, but I would say easily, like, by far the best fight in this anime. Objectively speaking, right? I mean, it's from an animation standpoint, the better frames, better angles, you know, better, like, framing and so on, yeah. So, it was actually, surprisingly, I mean, a lot better than it's been previously. And she was very funnier, so this is the best episode. And we also have the real bad guy, Dio, coming in. This me, Dio! So, yeah, surprisingly good episode, honestly. Also, the anime is bad, but it felt like this episode, I mean, seriously, it was the best episode so far. It actually really lifted. I feel it elevated the anime, actually, introducing the bad guy, and, in my opinion, the best girl, and also having the best animation. So it felt like the episode was like a really best hit so far for this anime. And, I mean, yeah, I would say, I mean, easily like a 10 episode, like seriously, it was like by far the best episode. And that's not to mean that all the episode is bad, but I think the episode was much better than the previous episode, in that sense, right? But for me, much better, right? Like, if last time episode 8 out of 10 or whatever, this like 10 out of 10, and that for me is much more harder, right? Yeah, like, it's a huge difference going from 9 to 10 or 8 to 9, whatever. It's easy to go from like a 2 to a 5, right? But it's harder, much harder going than last. It's like jumping, whatever, right? Like, it's easy to learn to jump 1 meter and then 1.1 meter, right? It's very easy. But if you're at 2 meter, going to 2.1 is very hard, right? Because you're already at a high elevation, right? This kind of had this felt, because the anime is pretty okay, but this episode was much better. It felt like, whoa, no, every episode was like this? This anime would probably be much popular. But I would say easily, you know, by far, like, much better than the last episode, seriously. Like, very noticeably better. It's not like I'm really hating on the previous. No, but I mean, it's like, the previous one I was like, oh, it's pretty good. Now it's like, oh, this is actually really good. So like I said last time, you know, it's animes I like, animes I love, right? But in every episode was this, I'll be like, oh, I love this anime, yeah. This was like a love episode, and last episode's a like episode, right? But anyway, guys, subscribe, press the like button, I'll see you guys with Shield Hero and so on, and Komi-san today.